You know, this game is performance-based. Obviously, I mean, for us, it's all about going out there and just playing to our capabilities. Um, Honestly, the stakes are high. You know, I guess the pressure is here, but at the same time, this is when you step up and you perform to your best abilities. I think we've been in every position that you could possibly imagine playing in this university in the past 3 years. And, I mean, you got to love playing the games like this.
What does that fan support, especially in a matchup like this, what does that mean to you guys as players?
It means everything. You know, just to see, you know, as much as we've grown as a team and as a program, we've grown that much as a fan base as well. And, I mean, it's a big deal. I mean, you see the tents out there. You see everybody getting ready for the game and getting geared up for it. And, you know, as much as we're ready to go out there and show out, the fans are the same way. So you just love the whole group of things that comes together when a game like this comes around.
The fact that it's a nighttime game with all that, with that atmosphere you're talking about?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that's kind of bad about a night game is that you have to wait around all day to play. You know, you love just to wake up and just go and put your gear on and get ready to play. So, you know, you just have to sit around and, you know, just keep on thinking about the game. And you kind of overplay things in your head sometimes because, you know, instead of just going out there and just reacting, you have to wait the whole day to get ready for it. Not necessarily. You know, I can honestly say that the mindset doesn't really change. And again, I think that shows that, you know, the team has grown up because when you make one game more significant than the other, I think that's when, you know, you can have a lack of focus. Now, again, you know, this game does mean more in a sense because it puts you in the driver's seat. It actually puts you in a sense where you can do the things that you want to do. And, you know, it's a top 5, you know, matchup. And, you know, when you lose, it's not as big as far as you dropping so much if you lose a game like this or if you win a game like this because you're going to be in the same area regardless. But at the same time, you know, we're all about our goals. You know, the next goal for us is to win a division. This sets in line for us to do that. You know, the goal after that is to win the conference. That sets in line to do this. So, I mean, it kind of puts things in perspective and in front of you when you have a game like this.
What have you seen of Winston that you like, and who does he remind you of?
You know, he's just like a player that's older than he plays older than he is. You know, he's a redshirt freshman. You know, his teammates back him, they support him. You know, he handles himself in a more mature way when he steps out on the field. And, you know, the thing is, it will be different for him here. And we'll see how he handles it. I was in a similar situation. And I was a year older as a redshirt sophomore, but going to playing in different venues, it's always fun. It's always exciting. And you kind of never really know how it is until you actually step in that arena. So, I mean, I'm anxious to see how he handles it, but, you know, the coach is going to prepare him as best as possible. But at the end of the day, you really just have to go out there and make plays because regardless of what you did before, in a game like this, you have to go out there and just be prepared for this game.
And did you guys maybe not change perceptions with that Georgia win as much as was thought at the time?
Yeah, that's not really for me to say. I mean, you know, again, I think that our expectations have grown, and I'm not really sure why particularly we're underdog, but I mean, we don't really think anything of it. It's not any disrespect or anything like that. It's just people's perception of what they think. So, again, it's up for us to go out there and kind of change the way people think. But, you know, at the end of the day, you just have to go out there and just play.
While as players, I'm sure.
Maybe so. And, again, I think that comes to the leadership of both teams, you know, how they handle it, how they talk to their teammates. You know, I've heard some of the stuff that they've said they treat it like a regular game. And, I mean, at the end of the day, you have to. You can't let the game get bigger than what it really is because it's all about going out there and just making plays, playing football, playing and doing things that you've been doing for a long time as a kid. And, you know, they got some great leaders over there. You know, Joyner's a guy who I've had a chance to have a conversation with, and just kind of the way he views football, and, you know, it's very similar. So from a standpoint over there, they got guys who've been in these situations, who played in that arena. For me, I've had the opportunity to do it. So it's really up for the leadership of the team, of both teams, to kind of make sure that the game isn't getting too big. So I'm sure they're talking over there, talking to Jameis, trying to make sure that he's calm, relaxed, poised. Same way with some of my young guys here, I have to kind of make sure they understand the situation.